Hello co-spoilers. Welcome back to another thrilling episode as we dive into the captivating world of movies. Together, we'll uncover new cinematic gems and indulge in the guilty pleasure of wasting our time on things that truly don't matter.
Hello movie recommendation fam. This is another gold movie from Hollywood, The Expendables 4. There is 3 sequels before this, but you guys watch it on your own. We will review this while showing the movie bits itself. Enjoy and have fun. The Expendables had a straightforward sufficient concept: gather a bunch of 80s-era activity cinema symbols, counting Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Dolph Lundgren, and Mickey Rourke, and bring them together for an old-school-style shoot-'em-up in which they, besides such current commonplace faces and pecs as Jason Statham, Fly Lee, Randy Couture, and Steve Austin, joined powers to blow things up genuine great. The film was no showstopper, but the forcefully retro approach, it felt like precisely the kind of thing that the late awesome canon movies might have invoked up in case they were still in business, had a certain lunkheaded charm, and it wound up being a shock hit. 2 spin-offs taken after in 2012 and 2014, and whereas not one or the other one lived up to the exceedingly mellow guarantee of their forerunner, they served their reason as B-movie feed and a way for experienced activity stars, counting Harrison Portage, Chuck Norris, Wesley Kills, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Antonio Banderas and, mysteriously, Kelsey Grammer, to murder a few of adequately paid weeks remembering the great ancient days, sort of the class proportionate of a lobby of notoriety amusement. That said, it has been about a decade since the poorly received 3rd film was discharged, and despite no perceivable outcry for its return, the establishment has been resuscitated with Expend 4 Bless. Affirm, maybe revived, isn't very the correct word to depict this ludicrously apathetic work out in utility-grade meat and potatoes filmmaking. It's the kind of concussive contraption that, to judge by the closing credits, appears to have more co-producers than on-screen characters with talking parts, and where the endless shootings, cutting, and punches on show are no place close as agonizing as the sluggishness with which they have been displayed here. This time around, ingenious Expendables Barney, Stallone, Christmas, Statham, heavy armament specialist, Lundgren, and Toll, Couture, are joined here by modern initiates Simple Day, Curtis, 50 Cent, Jackson, and Gallon, Jacob Scipio, who is gathered to be the child of the Banderas character, for a brand new top-secret mission directed by the shadowy CIA operator Bod, Andy Garcia. Arms merchant Rameth, Iko Uwais, and his armed force of goons have broken into one of Gaddafi's ancient chemical plants in Libya and stolen a bunch of atomic detonators for Ocelot, a puzzle figure who obliterated another squad of Barneys a long time prior. Too bad, spoiler alarm, scarcely, the mission goes sideways for Barney. When Christmas goes astray from the arrange in an exertion to spare him, he winds up getting booted from the gather completely. Be that as it may, there's still a free Ocelot out there, and when it shows up that they are trusting to affected WW3 between the US and Russia, the Expendables once more go off to spare the day, this time with Swamp along for the ride and with the authority of the gather taken by Gina, Megan Fox, who too happens to be the on-off sweetheart of Christmas to boot. Of course, Christmas won't take no for an reply, and, went with by another ancient companion of Barney's, Decca, Tony Jaa, moreover sets off in interest. In the long run, they all wind up on an enormous shipping vessel containing the set-to-explode bomb and fight waves of mysterious awful folks as they attempt to spare the world within the ta-da scratch of time. My problem with Expend 4 Bless isn't that it may be a boneheaded action film. It has been made with such self-evident lack of concern from all included that you just can essentially feel their scorn in each scene. The screenplay by Kurt Wimmer, Max Adams, and Tad Daggerhart summons up the kind of slapdash account one seldom experiences exterior frantic libs. Chief Scott Waugh demonstrates to be similarly languid in his duties. The enormous activity beats are organized in a startlingly level way that's assist dulled by a few of the chintziest CGI I have seen in a major motion picture in a while. There are numerous focuses where Expend 4 Bless feels less like a genuine continuation to a establishment that has been very beneficial to numerous included and more like a cheapo TV pilot that was kindly abandoned sometime recently it seemed discuss. The film's greatest, most mystifying blemish is that it takes the powerful snare that has driven the franchise to date, the chance to see past activity symbols strutting their stuff once again, and bizarrely chooses to arrange of it here. At slightest in those prior motion pictures, there was a certain degree of frisson, because it were, at the sight of seeing the likes of Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and Willis together for the primary time, at slightest exterior of a Planet Hollywood stockholders' assembly, and the primary two spin-offs overseen to keep that up because it brought modern ancient faces into the crease. Here, with less returning cast individuals than some time recently, and with Stallone himself scarcely in it, the adjust shifts heavily towards the more up-to-date increments and, but for military expressions faves Ja and Uwais, who contribute the as it were genuine thrills amid the brief minutes when they appear their stuff. None of them are precisely activity symbols and a handful of them extend the definition of star to the breaking point. The foremost strange of the bunch by distant is Fox, who appears to be there to serve as an update of that once promised all-female, Expendables, spin-off and to appear us that she can do anything that her male co-stars can. In this case, in any case, anything, appears constrained to conveying each line in a monotone and looking made up to such a degree that she might have shot this between setups for this year's sports outlined photo shoot. Expendables is fair and shame from begin to wrap up, and the as it were positive thing to say almost it is that it ought to beautiful much put a nail within the coffin of a arrangement that has clearly overstayed its welcome. At slightest for another decade.
Thanks for watching our video. As we wrap things up, we want to say a big thank you for being a part of our awesome community. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future adventures. We appreciate all the likes, comments, and support you've given us. It's because of viewers like you that we're able to keep creating great content. So stay tuned for more exciting videos coming your way. Remember, you're the reason we do what we do. Without you, our channel wouldn't be the same. So, until next time, take care, stay awesome.